So this is the analytics donation dashboard that we have here. Here we have the state selector first of all. The state selector is basically used to select the state. So let's say we have California here. Then we have Texas, South Carolina, New York, and so on and so forth. Next, we have the total donation count, right? So let's say, for example, I select California here. So as you can see, the donation count, which represents the number of donations, that is 73,660. And the total number of donations that are made by people within California state itself is 36.6 million. This represents the number of rows out of the total number of records. So the total number of rows means that the Excel. So we have the Excel sheet, which is then imported to MongoDB database. And yeah, so out of those, 73,660 are selected, and this is the output for that. Here we have the number of donations. So this particular graph determines how many donations have been made between a span of 2003 to 2008. As we can see here, in 2005, the maximum number of donations near to 2005, maximum number of donations were being made. Then this represents the donation count for resources. So we have certain resources here like books, supplies, technology, trips, and so on and so forth. So let's say for books, 30 million donations have been made with the donation count of 61,944. We have the funding status here, which represents how much funding is expired versus how much funding is complete, of course. This the blue highlight determines the status of the funding. Here we have donation count by grade. So for which grade, how much donation is made. So as we can see that for grade, for pre-KG, maximum number of donations are made, right? And then we have the donation by poverty level. So let's say we go to, yeah. So as we can see here that the children with the highest poverty have been provided most of the donations, which is obviously logically correct. Then we have donation count by state. So let's say if we select North Carolina, everything changes here, and the total donation count becomes 1,68,408, and which represents 51.2 million. So all of these dynamic activities that we're seeing here is all because of the technologies that we've used. The technology that I've used for this are Node.js, CrossFilter.js, DCJS, and D3JS, and that is how it's happening at the back end.